Welcome to Mr. Movie Scout, your go-to channel for movie reviews where we scout the best and the worst in cinema. Today we're diving into The Banker, a 2020 American period drama film that has sparked a lot of buzz. Let's break it down. First, let's talk about the production. The Banker was brought to us by Romulus Entertainment, Mad Hatter, IAM21 Entertainment, and Hyphenate Films, and presented by Apple TV+. These studios are known for their previous reputation, and they definitely left their mark on this film. The movie is directed by George Nolfi, who has previously worked on The Adjustment Bureau and Birth of the Dragon. George Nolfi brings a unique blend of historical drama and heist film elements to this film. He skillfully makes complex topics like property valuation and bank loans cinematic and engaging. Nolfi's vision emphasizes the resilience and ingenuity of the protagonists, creating a tone that balances tension with moments of triumph. His approach ensures the film is both educational and entertaining, highlighting the racial challenges of the 1950s while celebrating the protagonist's achievements. As for the cast, The Banker stars Anthony Mackie, who is known for his role as Falcon in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. In The Banker, he plays Bernard Garrett, showcasing his versatility in a dramatic role. Nicholas Hoult, famous for X-Men and Mad Max: Fury Road, portrays Matt Steiner, adding depth to the story. Samuel L. Jackson, a legendary actor who has had roles in Pulp Fiction and The Avengers, brings charisma to Joe Morris. Nia Long, known for Boys and the Hood and The Best Man, plays Eunice Garrett, adding emotional weight to the narrative. Now let's dive into the story. The Banker follows in the 1960s. Bernard Garrett, Anthony Mackie, and Joe Morris, Samuel L. Jackson, took on the racist establishment with a daring plan to help African Americans break into real estate and banking. Bernard, a sharp businessman with big dreams, moved from Texas to Los Angeles with his wife Eunice, Nia Long, seeking to create opportunities for black professionals who were forced to live in slums. But in a world where no one would let him buy property because of his race, he found an unlikely ally in Joe, a brash, street-smart entrepreneur. Together they devised a bold strategy. They'd train a working-class white man, Matt Steiner, Nicholas Hoult, to pose as the face of their empire, while Bernard and Joe remained behind the scenes as the janitor and chauffeur. This risky gamble paid off as they quietly amassed an empire of properties in white neighborhoods, flipping the system on its head. But their success attracted dangerous attention. The federal government took notice, and when Bernard pushed to buy a bank in his racially segregated Texas hometown, things unraveled. Matt, who was once loyal, began to question his role, and under pressure made deals with the wrong people. The corrupt banker Robert Florence Scott Daniel Johnson and a scheme gone wrong led to federal audits and fraud charges. In the end, Matt turned on Bernard and Joe, testifying against them in a trial rigged by racial prejudice. Convicted by an all-white jury, Bernard and Joe were sentenced to prison. Their hard-won empire crumbled, leaving Eunice with just one property in her name. Meanwhile, Florence reclaimed the bank at a fraction of its value, as the system that had shut them out swallowed up their success. The film runs for 2 hours, and the length felt just right in order to capture the whole storyline. When it comes to performances, the acting in The Banker is commendable. Anthony Mackie delivers a compelling performance as Bernard Garrett, showcasing his dramatic range. Samuel L. Jackson brings his usual charisma and depth to Joe Morris, making the character both entertaining and impactful. Nicholas Hoult and Nia Long also provide strong performances, adding layers to their characters and enhancing the film's emotional and narrative depth. Visually, The Banker is a treat. Charlotte Brewis Christensen's cinematography in The Banker stands out with its meticulous attention to period detail and a light sepia tinge that gives the film an aged historical feel. The camera work effectively captures the era's ambiance, using warm lighting and carefully composed shots to enhance the narrative. This visual style not only complements the story but also immerses the audience in the 1,950-second setting, significantly enhancing the overall experience. As for how audiences received this, The Banker received a positive reception from audiences. Viewers appreciated the strong performances, especially by Anthony Mackie and Samuel L. Jackson, and the film's engaging storytelling. The historical context and the film's visual style were also praised, making it both an informative and entertaining watch. With a budget of $11 million, the production quality is high. It's clear the filmmakers spent wisely and received $2.9 million from box office earnings. Finally, let's look at the ratings. On IMDb, The Banker sits at 7.3 out of 10, while on Rotten Tomatoes it has 78% from critics and an audience score of 100%. These scores align with what I personally thought about the film. Overall, The Banker is a well-crafted film that combines strong performances, engaging storytelling, and impressive cinematography. It effectively highlights important historical issues while remaining entertaining. The film's visual style and period detail enhance the narrative, making it a compelling watch for those interested in both history and drama. That's it for today's review of Mr. Movie Scout. If you enjoyed the breakdown, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss our next Movie Scout session. Let me know in the comments what you think of The Banker, and feel free to suggest what we should scout next.